And we back, and we're accepting another NBA 2K20 challenge. Now, I tried to record a video on NBA 2K21, the demo. It's just so much a brother can do. Or what am I gonna create a build? I'm gonna shoot around? No, it's got nuh-uh. So we'll just wait for the official NBA 2K21 game to drop. Until then, we'll just be accepting challenges here. And today we're talking about awards. Yes, awards. You know what I'm saying? So last week we saw Nick Nurse win Coach of the Year. Shout out to him. And this week we saw Giannis win Defensive Player of the Year. Shout out to him. All of our players in today's video have to be award recipients in one way or another. So today's challenge comes from our boy Caleb. Caleb says, "Oh my God, I can't even read that." These are my blue light glasses, but they're also a prescription. People see me wear these and think I'm just wearing it because I'm like a super sick gamer. Bro, I sit at a monitor all day and edit videos and stuff, so I need anyway. So this comes from Caleb. He said, "Asking Kenny to do the trophy cabinet challenge." The challenge includes you must have one player that was a former MVP. That's gonna be tough, but I got one player in mind. You feel me? One player with a former Defensive Player of the Year, former Rookie of the Year, Most Improved, Sixth Man Finals MVP. Now we're talking about the bench. All the former awards players must be in the starting five, and the sixth man comes off the bench. That's pretty self-explanatory. Then the rest of the players in the rotation who are playing and haven't won the top 6 awards have to be former All-Stars. One player from each former award. Right? Oh, so Derrick Rose doesn't count as a former MVP and a former Rookie of the Year. Got it. Got it. Okay. Your coach also has to be a former Coach of the Year. You have to either sign one like Tom Thibodeau, who I don't even think Tom Thibodeau's in NBA 2K20. I could be mistaken. Or land on a team that has a former Coach of the Year, like the Bucks, Pistons, Warriors, Spurs, etc. One championship, and you have to use a fantasy draft, and 1.2 thousand people decided that that was a good idea. Count me in. Count me in. So today's challenge, we're working with former award winners. All right, so here we go. I have to land on a team that has had a Coach of the Year as their head coach. So I may have to spin this 5-10 times. I don't really know. Trailblazers Terry Stotts has not won the award. While we're doing this, be sure to leave a like on the video because it helps the channel grow, and we're trying to keep it. There it is, the Pistons. We got Dwayne Casey. Okay, we're trying to keep the channel growing for NBA 2K21. We have major goals. I want to hit a milli. I want to hit a milli here for 2K21. All right, so I can't do that without y'all. So leave a like and subscribe if you are new. I mean, I wish I would have got the Raptors because Nick Nurse Coach of the Year would have got me Giannis, and boom, part of the challenge is already done if that happened because that's an MVP player. All right, but instead we're gonna end up with the number 14th pick, and again we are simulated. So as much as I would like to take Russell Westbrook here because it's part of the challenge, I have to let my assistant GM decide who we get on our roster. So maybe he'll select who I want him to. Probably not though. I feel like Russell Westbrook is a guy in these fantasy drafts that goes in like the 20s because he's kind of up there in his age, and his contract is super huge. Instead they gave me Joel Embiid, they gave me Chris Paul, they gave me Al Horford, Serge Ibaka, Davis Bertans. We got some good defenders. We got the most valuable asset in NBA 2K20 history, Alec Burks. What would be cool is to put together like my favorite moments for 2K20. You know what I'm saying? Like the Alec Burks trades will be fire to put into a video again, and so on and so forth. But other than that, I don't think we have anybody. Oh, we have Jamal Crawford. That's a W because we already have our 6 Man of the Year guy. But other than that, we don't have anything else. We don't have anything else. So we're going to have to make some major trades. So the first thing I got to think about this in order. Talk about the former MVP. Trading for LeBron is impossible. Trading for James Harden is impossible. Trading for Giannis is impossible. Trading for Kevin Durant is impossible. Kawhi is impossible. And I'm talking about finals MVP for Kawhi. Steph Curry is usually impossible. But sometimes I have pulled off a Steph Curry trade here or there. So I'll add them to the list. MVPs is tough, bro. Again, I may have to format it to get in a guy like Russell Westbrook or get in Derrick Rose. Of course, Derrick Rose is far from what he was when his MVP days, but he's still a quality player. Rudy Gobert is probably going to be the guy I get for the Defensive Player of the Year because he's pretty easy to trade for. I think I got a nice little blueprint here. Let's find out what Derrick Rose is because Derrick Rose is actually so easy to trade for in this game. It's kind of insane how he's got like 2.5 star value even though he's an 84. I mean, I'm not going to complain because that's easy for me. But first, let's try Russell Westbrook because I feel like Derrick Rose is a guy we traded for all of 2K21. So let's go see about Russell Westbrook, who plays for the Lakers. First, let's go see what the Trailblazers got on Steph Curry. He's probably going to be untouchable, but let's double check that. And he is. All right, so let's go try to get Russell Westbrook. The only trade that comes to the trade finder is Joel Embiid for Russell Westbrook, and I don't like that trade, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to build my own. And while we're in the process of doing that, let's talk about NBA 2K20 while I got y'all here. Though I have notoriously been a My League guy here on YouTube for a while now. Oh, what am I doing? Let me make everybody in their prime position. What am I talking about? Let's get everybody in their prime position. Why I have been that, I'm not saying that My League is going away, but expect me to open more doors for 2K21 simply based on the fact that 2K21 is probably not going to upgrade My League, and hopefully you can understand where I'm coming from. If it's going to be the same exact game, the room for growth is kind of minimum. And again, I want to do big time things in 2K21. So if that means I'm going to branch out and try some other game modes, expect that. Hopefully y'all are here for me the entire way. Because honestly, I feel like I could put together a quality video on any game mode. You know what I'm saying? On any game mode. They want a second round pick. They'll give me Doug McDermott. See, they wanted Russell West. I mean, they wanted to take Joel Embiid away from me, but instead I gave them Chris Paul, who doesn't fit any requirements except for, I guess he did win Rookie of the Year, right? In 2004. Right? Oh, my tripping. Did he win Rookie of the Year? Because that was not a great draft class. So I'm pretty sure he did. Yeah, he won Rookie 2006. Oh, my bad. He was drafted 2005. So yes, 2006. So, okay, I could have kept Chris Paul for the Rookie of the Year aspect, but Rookie of the Year is not going to be hard at all. Like, I can go and get, I don't know. I'm drawing a blank. So let's try to get Rudy Gobert from the Cavs without. Now, this is going to be a tougher trade because I don't want to give them Joel. I'll give you Serge. Oh, maybe it's not going to be tough at all. They want Danny Green and they'll give me Terry Rozier. Okay, deal. All right, I thought that was going to be way tougher than what it was. Okay, so we have our Defensive Player of the Year. We have our MVP. Let's go get our Rookie of the Year. I'm going to somehow try to pull off this trade for Malcolm Brogdon. He, of course, be my Rookie of the Year. But I don't want to give him Jamal Crawford because Jamal Crawford is my sixth man, you know? And I just want to see Jamal Crawford be great, be successful. So I want to keep him on the roster. So if I could somehow pull off this trade without that, that'd be magnificent. So they need to make up $2 million. So you give, I'll take Jonah Bolden for some reason. He's making that much money. Cool. And then I have to give them a player, which will be, I don't want to give you Alec Burks. I'll give you Sean Livingston instead. Stop trying to take Jamal Crawford. I mean, I'm willing to give up picks like seconds though. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to stop. You're not taking Jamal Crawford. Do I have to add Jamal Crawford to Untouchable? There it is. They'll give me a first. That is a deal. Malcolm Brogdon, welcome to the team. And he'll serve as my sixth man my Rookie of the Year. Perfect. And then I'm even going to make him a shooting guard so him and Russell Westbrook can play together because, as it says in the challenge, all these award winners must start together. So Malcolm Brogdon is 6'5", playing the shooting guard. Big W. Big W. So, okay. So next we have our most improved player. Interesting. So the way I'm looking at things is that my most improved player and my finals MVP have to be like wing players. It can't be guards because, I mean, what am I going to make? Malcolm Brogdon a small forward? So, like, when I'm looking at most improved player, I have, like, Paul George, who I'll probably have. If I get Paul George, I would have to trade Joel Embiid to make that happen, which is it. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure they would just accept that, but it's kind of whack. I mean, Pascal Siakam's also an option. I'm not going to get Giannis. Again, we already talked about that. I think I'm going to have to try to trade for Paul George here. And then we have to think about finals MVPs. Bro, I can't get KD. I can't get Kawhi. I can't get LeBron. Finals MVPs. I'm going to have to go get Iggy and start Iggy. Iggy's going to have to start at the power forward for me. Or I trade for Pascal Siakam at the power forward and put Iggy at small forward. That's an L. That's an L. Bro, here are my only options. Kawhi, KD, LeBron, Iggy. Kawhi, KD, LeBron, and Iggy. Because Dirk is retired. Rest in peace to the Mamba. He's been retired. Paul Pierce. Tony Parker. These guys have been out of the league. So I literally have to go get Iggy. I have to go get Iggy. That's our only option. That is so trash. Iggy has to start. Doug McDermott, Jonah Bolden. Or, no, I'm going to do this trade instead because Gorgie Jang's contract is huge, so I'd rather do this. I mean, this trade's not bad either, but I'm gonna do this one. Daniel House, Gorgie Jang. Iggy's contract is massive as well, but he's got to start at small forward for us this season. Yeah. Woo, beautiful. So now I have to trade Joel Embiid for Pascal Siakam. That's basically what this trade is going to look like. Which, again, an L. Oh, okay, it does work financially. I was going to say, because Pascal Siakam's contract doesn't kick in officially to next year, so I was very curious, but they have so much cap space on this team. Can y'all give me picks or something? Like, you know, like, come on. I'm giving you what I'm giving you. You better be able to give me 2 picks. Okay, give me one pick. Okay. What if I gave you back Jordan McLaughlin? And I got a lot of picks, by the way. Second. Okay, can we just do it straight up? Really? Do I have to trade finder you so you can... What is up with this game? Like, what is... Am I really going to have to give you a pick to take on Joel Embiid? I'm going to have to give you more? Oh, no. Y'all are wild. No. We're going to make this work with a player. Not a pick. Not a player. Not a pick. I'm going to make PJ Tucker small forward and trade PJ Tucker attached to it. Again, my bench... My 10 mans in my rotation have to been able to be in an all-star game at least once, right? So PJ Tucker doesn't really fit that. So if I throw PJ Tucker in this trade, they should accept he's an 81 on top of it. And if they don't accept it, this game is rigged and I don't want to play it anymore. Look at the value. Look at the value on Joel. How are you not interested? I got finessed. One of the few times you'll ever see me get finessed. But I had to do it for the challenge, but you know that. So this is what our starting five looks like. We have our MVP. We have our Rookie of the Year. We have our Finals MVP. We have our Most Improved Player. And we have a Defensive Player of the Year. And then our sixth man is still down here in Jamal Crawford. W's. Now, the rest of our team, one player for each award. Okay, got that. The rest of our team has to be players that were all-stars once upon a time. All right. I see Paul Millsap there. It's not a bad trade. Victor Oladipo's not a bad one either. Drew Holiday, not a bad one. There's Derrick Rose, but they want... I don't want to do the... I want Derrick Rose, but I feel like I can get him later. There's Drummond. Stop. Okay, this is what I'm going to have to do. Stop trying to take away my sixth man. Out of all the players on my roster, the one player that is untouchable is Jamal Crawford. Stop trying to add Jamal Crawford to trades, bro. It's not going to happen. I'm not trading Jamal Crawford. He is here to stay. The man is 40 years old. But don't try to trade for him because I will say no. But I see Goran Dragic, who has a pretty big contract. I see Paul Millsap's huge contract, so maybe I don't want to do that trade. Victor Oladipo, Drew Holiday. It's between Victor Oladipo and Drew Holiday, honestly. But then they keep adding Jamal Crawford. Okay, I'm doing Victor Oladipo's trade. And, of course, he is a former All-Star. He fits a couple things. He fits Most Improved Player, too, if we wanted to add him to that lineup, but we're not. So, next trade, Davis Bertans has to go for another guy, and I feel like this is where we can probably get Derrick Rose. Maybe I'm wild. Hassan Whiteside's never been an all-star. I mean, I can't even trade Iggy if I wanted to. Lou Williams has never been an all-star. This is actually building out a roster of former all-stars. We got Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard might be the only guy here. Dwight Howard's going to be the only guy we could trade for in this situation, according to the trade finder. I'll take the Dwight Howard trade, though. As a backup center, Dwight Howard is fine. They're giving me back Gorgie Jang. We're going to have to flip immediately because Gorgie Jang's contract is ridiculous. Can we somehow get Gorgie Jang into Derrick Rose? Derrick Rose plays for... Wasn't he on my list here? I could have swore I had him on my list. Okay, we'll find him. Not a bad trade offer here. Alec Burks, Doug McDermott for Derrick Rose. Again, former All-Star, so deal. So right now we have former All-Star, 2 former All-Stars off our bench right now. So that's great. 4 former All-Stars. Again, I forgot I had Dwight Howard. So that's great. I think we only need like a 10-man rotation, though. You know what I'm saying? I think we only need a 10-man rotation. So we're trading for another guy that was once upon a time an All-Star. Draymond. Draymond might be the move, y'all. Draymond might be the move, y'all. Yeah, Draymond's got to be the move. That's the most easy trade to do. Former All-Star for sure. Okay, so with our 10-man rotation, this is what our starting 5 looks like. Again, it fits all the challenges. Then we have D. Rose, former All-Star, Victor Oladipo, former All-Star, Dwight Howard, former All-Star, and Draymond Green, former All-Star. And then we have our 6th man of the year in Jamal Crawford. So I think the challenge is done, right? It says the rest of the players in the rotation who have playing time has to be former All-Star. So he didn't say that my 11th, my 12th man, my 13th man needed to be former All-Stars. Just the 10 players that are playing. Just the players that are getting minutes. So in that case, challenge is done. We just need to go out and win a championship. This team's definitely good enough to do it. You know what I'm saying? And we still got our coach of the year in Dwayne Casey. Anything else we want to do, though? Trying to see. Is there any other upgrades we could potentially get? I don't think so. I think we have to sign somebody in free agency. Let's get another former All-Star on the team. Former Defensive Player of the Year on the team. Oh, my God. I could have just saved myself there. I could have... No, because he had to start. Again, he had to start. So, actually, I'm glad I did it. Here's another All-Star right here, Cal Korver. Is there any other former All-Stars just sitting in free agency? I know Tyson Chandler was a Defensive Player of the Year and an All-NBA player, but was he ever an All-Star? Yeah, he was an All-Star in 2013. Adam, let's get it. Oh, I already have 15 players. Greg Monroe's never an all-star. NBA champion in 2019? He didn't play no minutes that year. He was on the roster, but he ain't played no minutes that year. There's Bogut. You know what I'm saying? So we got some. I mean, he's never an all-star, but all NBA player. Vince Carter. Oh, I'm crazy. You know what? Just to make sure that y'all don't complain about this challenge, let me release everybody. Oh. Wait, is this my team? That's not my team. I'm like, what the heck? I'm going to release DJ Wilson. I'm going to release. Yep. Jakopoto is getting released. So y'all can't complain. And I'm going to continue to. I'm going to sign my old fella, Vince Carter, former All-Star. I'm going to sign Tyson Chandler, former All-Star. And I think that's it. I think those are all the former All-Stars that are in free agency right now. W's? Probably not. But either way, we got our team. We got our 10-man rotation. And it's time to go simulate. All right, so here we are, James Harden. We didn't have an amazing record, 54 wins. Again, that's very, very good. Don't get me wrong. But it wasn't the best record in the league, I don't think. And I think last challenge I failed. So, you know what I'm saying? You know, 2 in a row wouldn't be great. 2 in a row would not be great. But let's see if we have any players on any team. Russell Westbrook, All-NBA 13. Shout out to him, man. I just got the notification that Russell Westbrook is questionable for today. I've been missing watching him hoop, so hopefully he does hoop. I mean, his other numbers were down dramatically as far as his rebounding and assisting, but that's fine. That's okay. He made an All-NBA third team, and that's a W. Defensive team, part of the Detroit Pistons, of course, we're going to have Rudy Gobert. That's the whole reason he was on the roster. And then there we go. Okay, so we end up having... Oh, we were the best team out east, at least. Best team in the league. Oh, I was tripping. I thought because I'm so used to my teams winning like 60 plus, 56, 54. Didn't seem like a lot, but it was still enough to be the best team in the league. So maybe we were about to walk away with this championship. Maybe not. Pascal Siakam was second on that team in scoring. VO off the bench. VO off the bench. Derrick Rose off the bench. Both of my bench guards ended up scoring more than my starters. Where's Iggy? Iggy, 4 points per game. He's not there to score, though. He ain't averaged over 10 points per game in 7 years. Sheesh. That is a long time. That's a really long time. Draymond averaged 3. All right. Kyle Korver didn't hit a shot, but he got a rebound and an assist somewhere down the line. That's terrible. Okay, first one, I'm going against the Boston Celtics, who have Dame Dollar. Yeah, Dame and CJ. The boys just can't get enough of each other. And they got swept. And they're not going to get swept in real life, but today might be the day that it's over with, especially with Dame. I think they said Dame was out today. Oh, this might be over for the Portland Trail Blazers. Then we have James Harden's team going up next with Michael Porter Jr. This seems terrible defensively. I'm expecting us to sweep them as well. And we don't sweep. We just need one more game, though. Okay, we don't sweep. We take them at 6. That's fine. The 6th seed, Brooklyn Nets, are the next team. Now, this team is nice. Ben Simmons and Zach LaVine should definitely play together somewhere down the line. I have a place in my mind where they should play together, but maybe it won't be this place. Maybe it won't. I don't know. Eric Gordon, Paul Millsap, and Wendell Carter. Oh, Wendell Carter, Zach LaVine, and Ben Simmons on the same team. Shh, make it happen. Make it happen. You see what could happen? They could get to the conference finals. They're gonna get swept though. Okay, they didn't get swept, but we're going to get see Warriors in the last round. Whose best player is Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown, superstar JB. Him and John Collins. They have a rookie PG getting to a championship. That's no problem for Russell Westbrook. Finally getting that ring that he deserves and that finals MVP. And just like that, the challenge is over. Successfully destroyed. Shout out to Cole. Oh my God. I'm such a bad host. Caleb. It was C. I knew it was a C. Shout out to Caleb for the suggestion. I'll see y'all soon, I guess. Bye.